It's kind of nice that it really rewards you for like actually getting the positioning right, because if you put it behind a funhouse, that's really annoying to break. Like 4 to res, 5 strength is great.
Yeah, Jinteki's big thing has always been positional ice, but low-key NBN is that too.
And it looks like we're starting. And the immediate traditional for most corps, and especially Nebula, Ice Hedge Fund.
This is the absolute worst thing we could have imagined.
The price hitting Chisel, Charm, Strike Fund, and the price, which is, as a price goes, fairly decent. We are just face checking. Yes. So the immediate top-down fire.
Top-down's really been finding its place this meta, I feel.
Yeah. It's just a nice little card. It's fun.
It's glue. I love glue cards.
And it's got some really nice art.
Look at the little guys.
They're just little octopus lads. They love them.
Looks like we're redoing the top-down.
Down to... Does not want to go below 3 credits. Is this possibly a turn 1 score? Yep. Immediate 2 points. Going to 0 for it.
Yeah, going to 0 is a lot. I mean, at least HQ is pretty well defended.
Yeah. You are gonna get flipped here. I mean, presumably? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I don't think there's any world where you don't. Like, what are the punishments here? You've got Oracle Think Tank, which is not real.
Gourmanding non-equivalent is very solid hit there. That's kind of exactly what you want to hit beyond the predictive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I assume, yeah, we're on triple predictive planogram. You have to be for this kind of thing. And Botulus down on Piranhas, which...
Yeah, forcing the Corp to actually spend an entire turn to gain 3 credits. Also, just letting your Botulus on Piranhas get fully set up to break it.
Yeah, Piranhas is very weak to Botulus here. Just not caring about strength, and frequently you only need 1 counter to get past this. You can take a damage and let them draw.
I mean, even then, like, you can be very surgical about which subs you let fire.
Yes. I think what a lot of this game is going to come down to is how quickly can Afflici find his 1 twinning and get that ticking up. Nebula is very much about...
That's what the Gashapons are for.
Yep.
Not yet, but we are getting Fermento, which is pretty good. And removing a Paladin from the game, which is also pretty good. I'm not sure what my other RFG would be here. Okay, we're moving the
Moving another Gachapon, I can see that. Yeah, you probably... The price is arguably very similar in ability to Gachapon, with less restrictions in terms of getting through your deck quickly. Just do you run HQ here to turn it off?
I think at 10 credits, I'd be very, very interested in doing that.
It's quite easy for them to score out. Yep, here we go. Letting the Corp draw rather than stopping them. Trashing the EMEAs from HQ, which makes sense.
Yep, this
is a deck that really cares about attacking you. I mean, the only punishment is F2P and post-truth. Wait, that's not the card I'm thinking of. I'm not. I have misremembered what post-truth dividends does.
No, that's just drawing a card, yeah.
Yes.
Oracle Think Tank technically is punishment.
Yep.
Predictive Planogram is pretty relevant because it's 0 credits, gain 3, draw 3, gain a click.
Yeah, it's pretty rough with Nebula. That's the only active punishment we have here, I think. And double icing, and we have the credits to res a lot of this.
Just looking though at the resources, like landing tags can also lose you your twinning.
Yes,
Obviously,
you
get it
can't
back
float
with
them.
Ashen and/or Buffer, but yeah.
We have found the
Twinning
twinning
is now
though,
out, so we really don't want to be floating tags.
so we can't really afford to run last click here, not when there's free pings potentially on the board. Immediately simul shipping for another fermenter, which makes sense. Just get that money up. This is going to be a game where you have to outrush each other.
Looks like it's just a value turn, draw a card, play hedge, flip the ID, something
Yeah.
with your third click.
If we're thinking about another operation or just putting down another ice here. There's another ice. There is a fly swatter in this deck, which could really hurt on HQ. Have Kaiko just continuing to set up. Are we going to get a Paladin install for twinning? We are not. So using the Keiko for the credit refund and not taking off Paladin. Because of course that strange interaction where if you install Keiko with Paladin credits, Keiko does not see that and will not give you the credit rebate.
Do not pass go, do not collect $200. We're
Keiko
seeing
just...
top down again.
Yep, could be another score here.
I mean, it's got to be, right? We're installing
yeah, you're
remote,
not.
so
Yeah,
that's
tomorrow's
tomorrow's
headline.
headline.
So that's tempo loss because you have to clear this tag. This game
And
could
at
be
3
over very
credits,
quickly.
that's not the... I mean, okay, we've got a 4 counter fermenter. I think we're probably fine, actually.
Yeah.
But Janinator really ramping up the clock here. You've got to deal with this as well
You
as
have to at
remove that
least
tag.
force some reses here as well on 6 credits.
I mean, depending on what's in HQ, it's possible that R&D just remains unresed. Running tagged is possibly a risk. Like F2P is devastating if it
F2P
actually
is
does fire.
nasty.
Like, we do have what
And there's the fly swatter.
Oh,
we could chisel charm this.
Janinator,
I don't
very
think that'd
sorry.
be right, but
as you should be.
losing a 4 counter fermenter.
Oh, I feel gross.
I would chisel this out of spite, not because it's the correct thing to do.
That's a game changer because you didn't even Afici didn't
You
even
don't
remove
get
that
the flip.
tag. Yeah, let it fire. Oof. 4 credits at least means, like, what are the options for fast advancing here? I suppose red level lets you do it.
Yeah, red level petty cash, I think, gives you an option, but it's...
Kingmaking is also something to be aware of. It's possible for the rest of the game that any single score just wins.
I think
So
you
one of
need
the
a
ways that
bit more money for that, because I think, do you
yeah, I
need
think
Moonpool to get a king-making score? I think you do. You need a top-down Moonpool and king-making at the same time, right?
that's what, 5 credits plus some amount, probably at least 5.
We are out both of our top-downs, so you'd have to Moonpool king-making install with a petty cache to get enough clicks to score that out.
There might be one in the bin. We haven't. Are we just predictive for value? Three cards. Neutral Slay the Spire card.
White yelling, so we are very much back in the money with the non-equivalent as well. Deciding not to give the runner 2 credits, which makes sense when they're so low, and you've got 13. But yeah, if the cards are in hand, you do need quite a lot of exactly the right cards in hand, but a king-making score is possible. We've kind of entered the stage of the game when Nebula just says, flip me every turn or lose. That's very rarely possible, and for a runner in this state,
I'm telling you, word on the street. I know that LL Bluemire is typing in chat right now. I don't care what you have to say.
That is the word on the street. She is typing. Price hitting Buffer, Gourmand, Chip, and Steel Skin. Those are actually not great. Taking the chip, there is the final chip as well. Yeah, Paladin
oh gosh,
is also going to need to be...
Paladin is full bloated.
We are chipping for a chisel and just destroying the FTP.
Obliterates that free to play.
Are we just going to double chisel here into the Fly Swatter?
Oh.
No, we are jacking out, it seems. No, we are chiseling it. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta get in.
Yeah.
9 credits is a big threat.
We see 3 cards here, which is... I mean, if you're trying to Moonpool a king-making, seeing 3 is more than enough to turn that off.
And
we are letting them draw as well.
Does mean that you can trash a 3 cost and still come out with something. Yep. Oh, hello. That's
comes down.
Embedded. That's a YDL.
Trash a Moonpool from HQ as well, which is exactly what you want to hit.
Embedded being one of the easier agendas to score out, of course. So there's just going to be 1 Embedded left.
Still 2 Moonpools left in the deck, I believe.
Yeah. It's on 9 influence spent on Moonpool, and then the rest is on red level and top down. This is a really interesting list.
Cheer up Paladin. Yeah, this is a... I think this is a really fascinating matchup.
I remember this kind of deck was very big right around Elevation first dropping, because Nebula kind of built itself, and then as people got accustomed to it and the counterplays were worked out, it really faded. But it's back.
We are gachaponing here, so is Paladin gonna say goodbye?
I mean, what would I trash in this situation? I feel like you can't be trashing the cookbook.
Yeah, you're installing Gachapon to trash with Paladin. I think that's quite reasonable.
Yeah, I see it. It just happens.
You need Paladin for twin encounters. You can't afford to get rid of him. And Gachapon's fetching a Chisel or an Audrey. That's kind of the main ones you want right now. The other Botulus is in the bin. So Gachapon,
with
post-truth,
seeing the 2-1s out, and that really does change things.
Yeah.
Like, it's unlikely that Janitor's winning off 3 2-1 scores, although very possible. But any 2 points now wins the game. You don't need Kingmaker.
There is only
fire.
1 2-pointer left in the deck, though. Well, only 1 3-2. You can still get out of Kingmaking. Because we've seen 2 embeddeds and the Tomorrows
now, as opposed to having to find another Oracle with it. So yeah, given that HQ just has that 1 ice and Afichi's able to Botulus it. Actually, are we just deleting it?
I think installing Devil Charm for a twin encounter.
Right, yes, no, good. Makes sense.
So we can see 2.
It is possible that HQ is in such a way that Afichi can just win off lucky accesses.
And we see Kingmaking.
There's one, there's Kingmaking.
And Gourmanding RRC, which is very important. And bringing down
Audrey. Cookbook making all the difference here. This could swing right back around.
I don't
It really just depends. At 7 credits, we are in range where a petty cash from the bin could be it, but no, there's a Spin Doctor.
Nebula not flipped yet, so... And with that Botulus, it's gonna be hard to stay flipped. You need some extra protection on HQ. Lu at the bottom of the stack now as well, which is... gone through that pretty quickly.
Well, we do have Ashen. We do still have Ashen to go.
That's true. There is 1 more Chisel as well. Which...
Yeah, I'd expect to see that Chisel get used before the deck gets reset, because you really want to demolish this cord bob before the bear with me.
No, go on.
You want to disbauble the Corval.
Beautifully said.
Just Corval the bauble with the doorball, so you can break the remaining orbles with the ordles.
We are somewhat running low on things to install off Paladin at this point. Final Chisel comes down. So you're going to want to Ashen soon.
Just noticed, buffer drive in the bin means we've just straight up gotta have.
Yeah, that Piranha's quite dangerous. And it's a ping, which is perfect for the charm.
Deleted. Obliterated. Listen, Lucy. I woke up 10 minutes before the stream started. And I forgot where I was going with the sentence. But you get me?
No, that tracks. That follow-up perfectly follows the start of that sentence.
Listen, I keep agreeing to do these commentaries because I really enjoy them, and then I just erase all knowledge that I agreed to do them until the morning of. The first I remembered of it was you messaging to say, oh yeah, the thing's happening today. I was like, oh, a thing's happening today. Cool. A task.
See YDL and Piranhas from HQ and have to clear the tag. Is Fermenter coming down? And presumably there has to be an Ashen's very soon. They're out all the Chisels. Kind of run out of anything to install off Paladin to gain more twin encounters. I think that is one of the weaknesses appears on this deck, is that you only have Paladin and Fencer for twin encounters, which is generally going to be fine if you aim to play a control game where you only really care about the remote, but
This is
Nebula
bad.
doesn't have a remote. Nebula demands you play like Mercury.
I think this is
Which-
unfortunately possibly the worst matchup Athichi could have had.
Oh yeah.
But also, he's managed to
They-
control it so well. Like,
Yeah, he has a very real chance still here. He
like you
needs to
can
find
feel
two
Janitor
agendas, but
being pressured to keep ice on HQ lest it all fall apart.
Mhm.
Because Nebula can do a lot of BS from hand, but does need those cards in hand already. It's not as simple as just
Yeah.
have the click. Oh, except in the case of Petty Cash, actually.
I mean,
Which
he'd be
may
in
have been discarded.
a little bit of a tricky position now, because this is still almost every turn Nebula is asking you to flip it. We have the Ashen.
What did we
of-
lose? We've lost a Chisel. That's a bit sad. A Strike Fund, Largo, Nuka. I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse.
Yeah, that's acceptable. Ping does fire, and we are going to stay tagged, so we might just lose the 20 here.
Yeah,
That
that's
last
real
click
rough.
run was very dangerous, and they may suffer for it.
I mean, you sometimes you just gotta.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, it's Nebula. There's a decent chance this could be the win here.
Janinator not immediately playing a Petty Cash fills me with a little hope that the game still
Yeah,
has
this
game in
might
it.
still have some legs. Ashen being trashed.
Yeah, yeah.
Predictive into its tagged mode. Really getting punished for this last click run.
Yeah, YDL means that you can no longer hope for economic denial. As soon as Janinator has it, then game's up. I don't even think that they care about the 2-1s. That might be too slow.
Yeah, just trying to find a king making and a moonpool.
I mean, there's still an embedded, right?
Oh yeah, there's one more embedded as well.
Like,
At 9 cards in
embedded is the
R&D,
real
you can
game.
find those quickly.
If you can steal the embedded, that does change this game. Not necessarily hugely, but it does mean that it's not as simple as have 4 clicks.
The price not really hitting anything good here.
Eesh.
Between
I mean, I think
is it Gachapon? Because
I'm
Gachapon
not
can at least maybe
sure.
get you something else. Yeah, Gachapon can
Yeah,
pull
yeah,
you into a chisel.
I thought for some reason there was a chisel in the bin, in which case
Extra
Simulchip would be
Botulus, so HQ can be gotten if that Gachapon finds chisel.
really depends what is this outermost dice. Please
Yeah.
don't be F2P.
I mean,
That's fine, it's fishies.
F2P, Funhouse, and Piranhas are kind of the only options of what it can be right now. Or it could be the third ping. It's Piranhas, and we are just chisel charming it.
Nice. Hey, do you think the laser beams in Piranha's art are aimed at the fish or coming from the fish?
I think they're coming from the fish. They just kind of like project out of it.
Well, yeah, but like some of the ones go off to the side of the fish, and like where are they coming from?
Well, like if it's a swarm of piranhas, maybe there's like a small piranha in the back.
Yeah, but you can see them and they're like not there. I think the fish is being shot, personally.
Interesting.
Laser shotgun.
I don't know. So we are going to be able to flip Nebula here, but it is only going to be a single access.
Oracle Think
Finding
Tank.
Oracle Think Tank is not what you want to see. You can go back.
I think you probably do, because if Generator isn't winning this turn, I think they're just shuffling that Oracle Think Tank back.
Maybe hope you find something trashable, but basically looking for a moonpool. No, we're just going for a gourmand, which makes sense. Saying you can't score unflipped. Never mind. Generator can score unflipped.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. As soon as the
It's
petty
going to be
cash.
a moon pool into.
At least we get
3-2.
to see the cool combo. I'm really happy we get to see the cool combo finish this game. But genuinely, like, incredible show of perseverance.
Yeah, no, that was. I mean,
Fighting against a corp that's so built for a different matchup than.
Like, it's a tricky one to say because you have 3 running hots, so firing deep dives off of that, losing 1 or 2 clicks from Leo, maybe not the worst, but if this is your one run, you need to get all the points from it. So potentially a train and the combination of a train, an event horizon, and a Leo fire could really ruin you.
Yeah, I mean, Melias is really the thing that makes Deep Dive okay, because Ikawa was the thing that really kept Deep Dive in check. And if you can force a Janitor to have to spend more running hot, you do increase the odds of it hitting one of the Deep Dives.
Yeah.
It's a flimsy final turn if you can make it.
It's also quite an interesting. You have to play very differently into this, Max, and I'm curious to see how it handles open deck lists, because Jimothy knows the only real way Janitor is getting into a remote is with Mayflies. And Mayfly into Leo is not the best.
Unideal.
You can afford to leave a remote relatively undefended compared to what you'd usually need as Leo here. But I expect a lot of this game may just seem quite solitairish, with Mags installing and setting up for 6 turns before doing some silly nonsense.
Read Rate Shares really made more of a splash than I expected. But
I think
it really holds a deck like this together.
people, I think, really underestimated Read Right Share. Like, this is a card that turns the cards you don't want into cards you do want, and it lets you keep the cards you don't want until you want them. It's an effect that is subtle, but actually really strong for anything trying to build an engine.
And on pure numbers, it's bad. It's a very slow way of getting net -1 cards in hand. But cards have text on them.
It lets you turn your bad cards into good cards. And some would say, Komodo, just don't play the bad cards. And to that I respond, how dare you?
You would have liked Bookmark, I think. Do you know about Bookmark?
I do not know about Bookmark.
Bookmark was similar-ish to this. It was the way of protecting your combo pieces back in the old days when run a combo was definitely more of a thing. So it was a 0-cost Shaper Hardware. Click, host up to 3 cards from the grip face down on this card, and then click or trash, add all cards hosted to your grip. So you just dump your hand on it, all the cards, like the combo pieces that you were about to pull off, the quest cards, that kind of thing, and then the moment you need them, you trash it and get them back. And this isn't quite the same because the cards that are hosted get shuffled back in, and you've actually got to find a way of drawing them again. But as a slow rolling way of setting up the combo, yeah. Also, it's books.
More books is more good, as they say.
When you were young, did you ever read that book about the kid who ate books and then gains the knowledge of those books, but then ate so many books that he had too much knowledge?
This sounds like an episode of The Twilight Zone.
No, it was a book. I think it was called The Book Eating Boy.
That sounds like what that book would be called. I did not read that book when I was young. I have no memory of that book.
Oh no, it was called The Incredible Book Eating Boy.
which is exactly what Mags is doing here, the incredible book-eating girl. She's eaten 3 books so far, likely to eat more next turn.
Mags can eat 8 whole books right now.
And
With
she's
just
been
one
given
more
a
MU.
click. She's been given an extra click to eat another
A
book
book-eating
with.
click. I mean, really, the click is just slowing down the rate at which she can eat books.
That's true.
Let girls eat books again. They're trying to take this from us.
See, I wouldn't understand that as not a girl. No one's trying to take books from me.
Yeah, no one cares if you eat books.
Yeah, this is the privileges of being non-binary. I can eat as many books as I want all day long. So just drawing for combo pieces. This is the real punishment of Caveat Emptor, firing a ritual for 4 cards.
Oh, yeah.
Not what you want to see. This is why I hate Caveat Emptor.
I mean, it's more than that. Anacam makes it 5 cards. This is a
Yeah.
0-cost quality time.
This is better than Class Act. Calling to spec work, we are drawing some more.
Yeah, there's a concerning lack of ice on centrals right now that makes me concerned in a way that worries me.
Yeah, Leo is maybe just not setting up fast enough. And we're getting a pinhole, presumably for Mercia. Because Mercia is really going to help Leo get that board state established.
And I think it's about to go away. Yep, Mercia's gone.
Goodbye, Mercia.
Obliterate that architect.
Do we have stone ships to draw some more if we would like to? I would not be surprised if by the end of this game we have just achieved an entire art from all this drawing.
We are reinstalling another read-write share to trash. What got trashed from the top?
What did we lose from read-write share?
I think
it got shuffled back in, didn't it?
No, it's in the heap. It got overridden.
Oh.
So I think we lost Anacam and Mayfly, but I think JNet isn't clear on...
JNet's not showing it. Yeah, Anacam and Mayfly and Airblades, I think, went.
For shame.
I don't think you're going to need Airblades into this deck. There is no net damage, apart from Boomy's core.
Is there any on-encounter abilities? I also don't think so.
No.
No. Imagine if Event Horizon was on an encounter. When the runner encounters this ice, end the run. Would that be messed up or what?
I mean, that's just what if Zato was an ice?
No, I didn't say it trashed.
Oh, if it just said one encounter, and yeah, no, that would be pretty strong.
NSG, return my faxes. I have ideas.
Free Hush becomes mandatory for every runner.
As God intended.
Keep continuing to draw. Every time I just blink, there's suddenly 8 cards back in Maggie's hand.
Thing is, as soon as what's the cybernetic called? Hypercampic. As soon as that's in hand, Mags can just install and jam a bunch of counters. Oh, we're not even caring about the hand size?
Not caring about hand size, apparently.
Dang.
Which does make you wonder why it's in the deck if you're not installing it, but it may have just been there's too many good combo pieces in hand to risk it. Second Mercia goes down, which We get the wheels, so we're getting pretty close to a combo turn here. We just need money.
I really want to put the neurons in hippocampus in my mouth. Look at them.
What flavor do you think the hippocampic mechanocytes are?
I think the mechanocytes are actually the little green things.
Mhm.
In which case, I imagine they taste like. Hang on, let me put myself in a world where I'm eating one.
Jimothy is finally jamming here, installed advance. Could be a 5-3, could be one of the 4-2s.
Okay, the taste that's coming to me, and bear with me here, it's like one of those rocket ship ice lollies, but it's not cold and it doesn't have that texture. Did you get me?
So, like, artificial flavored sugar.
Various artificial fruit flavors,
But
and the
not
texture is
enough to
kind of
determine what
smooth,
the flavor
room
is, yeah.
temperature. Yeah.
So Maggie just letting this agenda go, which I think, given the nature of this combo deck, yeah, you have to do that. Buffer Drive comes down. What's Buffer Drive in this deck for? No Ashen, so it's just recurring
no,
something from the bin?
It's defending against pinging things out of hand with the
Oh,
the thingy, the burning hot.
right, yes, of course.
But it does still add a little more thingy, the stuff, the complexity to that final turn.
Yes. We are read write share is being spec worked. All of those books are being sold and ghost written.
That was Daig, spec work, and
Nuka?
Nanook and Nuka, I think.
Yeah. So we simply have a Nanook in hand. Or are we going to chip
one
it
would
out?
imagine. Genuinely, it's possible the way you beat this list is by just leaving a bunch of HQs in hand and hoping that
Yeah.
Generator runs that before R&D.
We do have send a message in R&D on the bottom of R&D from the Let Them Dream score. So are reducing density and making this kind of nonsense harder, but deep dive shuffle, so it's only the first one that matters for.
Also, Simulchip does mean that second Nanook can be summoned from the bin.
Yes. So yeah, you probably want one in the bin in case you do steal on your deep dive runs. This is looks like it's very a robust combo.
Nanook isn't even invisible. It's visibly face up in the heap, gosh darn liar. I have beef with the flavor text of Nanook, okay? A history, yet an eye.
We are advancing again.
Oh, cool. Never run this happening.
Do we double advance here? Just if this is a 4-2, just make sure we have a spare click. I feel like you need to do something like that. Just to... At this point, Mag has gone through the entire stack. I expect we're probably seeing a combo this turn, or next turn at the latest. I mean, we can potentially work out the hand here. There are probably just 3 running hots in there. Oh, do you think all the key pieces are on read write share? So you running hot multiple times, pop read write share, and then stone ship them all back into hand clicklessly.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
It's very fancy.
We're learning this combo in real time.
2 advancements on the server one. Potentially a 5-3 that we're going to seamless. Making a run, so this is probably it, as they say.
They do be saying that.
Which makes sense to go for R&D first. Less likely to get an agenda potentially for an HQ, given how much Leo has drawn. Nanook from the bin has arrived.
Yeah, and with only one ice on each central, that does mean that Mayfly is enough, even if it gets popped.
Mm-hmm. It is. Allowing the corp to draw a card rather than spend 2 credits to not that them. Sleipnir is just a good ice for this kind of. And losing a deep dive to core damage, just
But it's
being
going
added
back
to the
on the
bottom
so
with the
about to draw
buffer.
it again. Yeah, like watching this deck like happen and realizing all the ways in which it's resilient to the things we thought that it might be weak to has been very interesting.
It's almost like they designed this deck and potentially tested it.
I don't believe in intelligent design. I think it naturally developed over a million years.
This is how all the best Netrunner decks do develop. And we are firing Boomy to deny at least 1 click. I think really Jimothy really hoping they could have drawn an Event Horizon by now to prevent this.
That'd make a bit of difference.
We now have 3
there's
clicks. Deep Dive seeing only 1 agenda, but it is a train. But we can steal this and have 1 click left over to running hot again.
Yeah, I think we running hot, right?
Yeah, you have running hot into another deep dive, likely. And then if you lose another deep dive, you can buffer drive it to the top and stone ship it.
Yeah. I mean, even then, like, there's 3 deep dives, and running hot can only hit 1 of them, so I don't think it matters. And yeah, it didn't even hit it; it hits her simul chip.
Yeah, it is possible for this to whiff.
Well, there's only 2 points.
2 points,
but there's guaranteed 3rd deep dive either in hand or about to be in hand.
Yep. And
could it be?
We could potentially 4th deep dive.
Yeah, that's true. And
it
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There it is.
There's the 3-pointer. That is a very scary deck. A turn 7, very reliable combo win that does not take 20 minutes to play out.